officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Arlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Patrick Alan Castillo. Ryan Corpus, correction. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Signal HD Spikers. Team captain wears jersey number 8, Israel Wilson Marasigan. At number 4, Peter Denmar Torres. Wearing jersey number 7, John Paul Bugawan. At number 10, Wendell Miguel. Wearing jersey number 15, Mark Jesus Espejo. And at number 18, Gabriel E.J. Casanya. Starting libero is number 13, Manuel Sumanggit. Head coach, Mr. Dexter Clamor. Calling on our AMC Province of Cotabato Spikers. Team captain wears jersey number 7, JV Sumagaysay. At number 2, Manuel Andre Medina. Wearing jersey number 6, Rex Emmanuel Intal. Number 11, Joshua Umandal. Number 13, Chris Sian Silang. And number 17, Madzlan Gampong. Starting libero is number 18, Jelex J. Mendiola. Head coach, Mr. Oji Mamon. This is match number 61. The
And here we go
semifinal.
with your starters for this matchup. Bugawan, Espejo, Casanya Torres, Wendell Miguel, and Isay Marasigan with Manuel Sumanggit III as their libero for Signal. Jao Mandal, Mads Gampong, Sumagaysay, Medina, Silang, Intal, and Mendiola for the Cotabato Spikers. Coach Dexter Clamor going up against Coach Oji Mamon. The final match in our semifinal should be a good one.
It's a high-tension game for the Cotabato Spikers. No pressures on the shoulders of the Signal HD Spikers. And they just want to probably set another record because this is something that they have done throughout the competition.
Again, the easiest way, clearest way for Cotabato to arrange a duel against Signal in the finals will be to win this matchup. If not, extend it as far as possible, score as many points as you can, and that's definitely a good start, courtesy of Jao Mandal.
170 points heading to this game, scoring the first point for the Cotabato Spikers. 140 attack points, 19 blocks, and 11 service aces heading to the semifinals. Plus, of course, what we mentioned, over 30 points or 31 points in the first 2 games of the semis.
That was a good, quick connecting for the Signal HD Spikers. And coach, of course, when it comes to pro-level competitions, yung Cotabato na sweep ka ng Signal. So you want to make a statement. Hindi ako ganun lang kadaling talunin, no? They want to show that they can contend head-to-head against the stacked squad of Signal HD.
Especially in the situation that they're in. Simply put, it's sink or swim. One miss, you die. And remember that this team was also built to battle Signal all the way in the finals. Lahat sila ginawa para harapin ang Signal eventually.
So Medina with a push. Well covered there. Sumanggit sends it up. And Isay Marasigan's attack hits the antenna for a point going to the side of Cotabato.
Isay Marasigan was almost unstoppable in their last win. Isay Marasigan, 12 of 25 versus Imus. Had an even better percentage against Iloilo at 10 of 16 for 62%.
That was easily picked up as Umandal was sent back. This rally will continue. Mandal a little too close, and that's the result. Masyadong maliit na yung espasyo nitong si Umandal to be creative on that attack.
The 48% hitter, Jao Mandal, beaten by the double block. As you pointed out, masyadong malapit sa net yung huling bigay kay Jao Mandal. Signal, number 3 in blocks with 77 kill blocks, heading to the semis.
And that is a service error, an early one. Mark Espejo, but you know, he is a high risk, high reward type
no
of
doubt.
server.
Number 1 in the competition. At number 4 naman si Jao Mandal sa mga best pagdating sa service.
That was a strong attack coming from JP Bogawan, reclaiming the advantage for Signal 4-3.
Before Marcus Peo eventually ended as the leading scorer for his team at the end of the preliminaries, it was JP Bogawan who won majority of the best player honors because of his stellar play. Ano to eh, number 1 scorer, number 1 blocker for some time prior to the semis.
Kasanya, kanino pupunta? We'll go to Wendell Miguel, but he was sent back.
And if there is someone who is quite familiar with how Signal runs things, it has to be Rex Ental. Also a national player who's played the last few years and has won numerous titles for the Signal HD Spikers.
Mats Campong will serve. We go back to Wendell Miguel. This time, though, it is wide, so a 1-point lead for AMC Cotabato.
That's a miss for a team which hardly missed. Sa huli nilang laban eh, isa sumasampa ng 65% ang kanilang spike percentage.
Oh, from the back now, that is called out.
3 straight points for the Cotabato Spikers. Round 1 now up 2. May giggle factor.
Yeah.
And majority of the points ng Cotabato here in the first set have come from errors ng HD Spikers.
Pero sinoli naman sa kanila with a service error coming from Mats Campong. 6-5, still a 1-point advantage for the Cotabato Spikers. Again, Carlo Pamintuan, Coach Ronnie Magsanok on the call. Ms. Doreen Soy Baguio is our courtside reporter. Marasigan, team captain, serving now. Runner was slowed down by the block. Atake. Signal, but that was sent up by Gampong. This rally continues. Gampong overcooks it as he sends it out of bounds.
And early on, you can sense that net defense is top of mind for these two teams.
Yeah.
Understanding the fact that they are two of the best attacking teams. Signal is at 46%. At number 1, Cotabato is at number 2 at 44%.
So tight matchup at the start of our first set. Poor reception there. Chance ball dito para sa Signal. And they go to that quick. Torres connects with his first point of the match.
Perfect timing for Torres on that slide play. You see the preparation. You see what kind of contact that he had in that last point. 3-point run to stop 3 straight points ng Cotabato Spikers for a 1-point lead for Signal HD.
Pag binigyan mo ng chance ball, yung Signal, they will make you pay definitely, but they commit their second service error very early in this match.
At least 4 of the first 7 points ng Cotabato coming from Signal. Attack errors, service errors.
Yeah, that's 5 now, including the antenna touch.
So 5 na pala.
Yeah. But again, another service error, this time around for AMC Cotabato as we head into our first technical timeout. Signal HD hanging on to a slim 1-point lead, 8-7.
they've been performing in the semis so far, Coach Dex Clamor was telling me about how he thinks that drop set versus NU was something that had to happen to the team for 2 reasons. Una, it humbled the team, removed their complacency pagdating dito sa semis. Pangalawa, it allowed them to recalibrate their goal na oo nga pala, hindi pala kami nandito to sweep all games. We are here to win a championship. And even though Signal's foot is practically on the door of the finals, Coach wants his players to give their 101% in this game. No let up because there's quite a difference in this AMC team with Steven Rotter and Cian Silang as their starting center. Your thoughts, guys?
Oh, for sure. Sometimes you get too interested with keeping it clean. Yung
And the
sets yung
records,
iniisip mo. Yep.
diba? You cannot be sidetracked by the fact that the bottom line is regaining the championship that you lost the last time that you competed in the Spikers turf, and I think that has been the driving force behind Coach Dexter Clamor in building a different type of team. When you talk about yung attitude, ang laki ng pagbabago eh.
Now they're sharing the wealth, but they are finding it a little tough to contend with Cotabato, at least in the opening of this matchup. Oh, that was a chance. Well, that was an easy over already, but it leads to a mistake coming from Mendiola.
Mendiola tried to push it long and wide, but that went way too long. 2 straight points after the first technical timeout. Kanina, ano to? 7-4. O 6-4.
Biglang uminit yung opensa ng Signal HD, and then their defense is right there. Hasanya with a denial.
7-1 counter para sa Signal HD Spikers, posting their biggest lead here in set 1, a 4-point advantage.
Hihingi ng timeout ang AMC Cotabato. Let's listen in.
Tinatapon nyo eh. Yung simpleng over lang, tinatapon nyo. Yung palo na ganyan, gawa mong diskarte. Huwag yung targetin yung ano. Siyan. Hanapin mo muna yung middle mo para makaano tayo. Dapat magamit muna na agad sila, ha? Pasa lang tayo, pasa lang. Kapag mo pa yung bola mo.
Timeout more to stop the momentum. Itong Signal HD as they have gotten themselves going, leading by 4 points now, 11-7, the biggest lead of the matchup so far for Signal HD.
Net defense of the Signal HD Spikers fighting,
Yeah.
while the Cotabato Spikers lapsing into a series of and multiple attack errors.
That's a good serve. Medina sends it cross court to Manguid, could not put it up.
That was Chris Silang making sure that Medina was not caught being too near the net, as the blockers have been there to ambush them time and again. It stops a good scoring run, the major scoring run here in set 1 for the black shirts of the HD Spikers. To the cushion ng Signal down by 3, Cotabato Spikers.
Oh, but that will be another service error on the side of AMC Cotabato. You know, Signal is a team that could afford mistakes here and there because of the number of their attacks. Pero you don't feel the same way for Cotabato. You feel that they have to minimize their mistakes as much as possible to have a shot
Well,
here.
I say this again, this is a high-tension match for them. So much it's at stake for the Gray Shirts compared to Signal. Dalawa yun ah.
Talunan silang pareho as Medina will pick it up. Oh, chance ball for Signal. Espejo had to get creative, but there was a net touch anyway from AMC Cotabato.
And again, multiple and consecutive errors haunting the Cotabato Spikers. They're looking to jump the gun on the HD Spikers. At nagawa naman nila sa bandang umpisa.
Yeah.
And they're hoping that this is a preview of the finals matchup, no? Kung sakali man. Pero ang Iloilo at ang Amos nananalangin na ibang mangyari.
Another good serve coming from Torres. Oh, great defense from Miguel so far. Oh, misconnection there from AMC Cotabato. They catch a break. Bugawan sends it across. That is wide from the middle. Mula kay Sumagaysay.
Some signs of frustration. The part of the captain, JV Sumagaysay, who once played as a reinforcement abroad. Down 6.
Peter Torres maximizing his chances to serve here. He's been aggressive with it. Casanya picks it up, pero chance to para sa AMC Cotabato. Pumalo si Silang as he scores.
I thought that he has been pining for that kind of an attack. Kanina pa siya chumechempo. Finally scores. Always helps if your setter is a scoring threat. That's
That nakita, no, in that initial matchup in the elimination round between these two teams. Rotter will be manning the middle now alongside JV Sumagaysay. Setter Mangulabnan now serving for his squad. Nabantayan itong si Casanya as Medina adds a point for Cotabato.
2 straight points for Cotabato after being down by 6. As Mangulabnan will try to be the catalyst on offense for them. And let's see how Rotor will be able to help out the net defense and the offense as well of Coach OG Mamon.
Oh, that's just too good. Way too good from Marcus Espejo.
Espejo finished with 114 points in 10 games. Initially, pa 6.6 points lang sa Espejo. Pero nung natapos yung 10 laro, siya na yung #1 scorer. And in the semis, he's definitely exploded.
Tsaka pa 3 sets lang yung nilalaro niya eh, di ba?
Ang hirap na maging nasa top 5 or top 10 sa scoring para sa kanila.
You know, that was the first touch of Rotor in this matchup. He was denied as Signal HD has built a 6-point lead, 16-10, heading into the second technical timeout of your first set.
Kaya din naman yung ball. Basta pag-back may 8 ka. Hey, pare, layo pa pare, layo pa. Hey, signal.
Welcome back. It's Signal versus AMC here in the semifinals of the Spikers turf. Compared to his first game with Signal this conference, EJ Casanya says that he's way more confident now about his role in this team. Noong umpisa daw kasi nandun yung pressure for EJ, those thoughts kung kaya niya ba maging setter in such a star-studded team. Pero sabi ni EJ, pinanghahawakan niya lang ang tiwala na binigay at patuloy na binibigay sa kanya ng Signal. After all, 2019 pa lang pangarap na ni EJ makapaglaro sa Signal, and now that he is in the middle of what he used to dream of, he is set to make the most out of it. Carlo and Coach Ronnie.
Thank you for that report, Mr.
Good storyline,
yeah?
behind the scenes. At kasama na natin dyan ang pangalan ni Owen Suarez na ngayon ay nasa Navy Sea Lions sa siyang pinanggalingan ni EJ Casanya.
But for EJ, his job is to just distribute the wealth, keep everyone happy, keep everyone engaged. But Espejo obviously will still be the primary threat for
Just
Signal.
give me my touches. I'll keep everybody on defense engaged, says Mark Espejo. Holds so many scoring records, decorated, reinforcement abroad. Definitely a maverick for Philippine volleyball.
Oh, he gets lucky there. Friendly touch of the tape gives Espejo a service ace.
This is pulling away time for the HD Spikers. Mamaya magandang tuunan ng pansin. Hindi lang yung number of attack points, hindi lang yun sa blocks. Pati yung sa errors, magkakaalaman talaga.
Espejo giveth, and now he taketh away with a service error as well.
8 para sa Cotabato. Yung 5 ng Signal, lahat sa umpisa, no? Except yun, na pang-anim nila.
Kasanya, kanino pupunta dito? Oh, Marasigan sends it home, adds to their advantage. Now back at 7 points, 19-12.
They have multiple wing spikers who are legit scoring threats. And then they have JP Bugawan and Torres to supply the force at the middle. 7-point lead, first set action.
Tough set there, but Umandal makes something out of it as he sends home a rocket.
I believe that's only the second point for Jao Umandal. Look at the adjustment coming from Mangolabnan.
Oo, inabot niya na lang talaga
Biro
eh.
yun.
Rotor with a good serve, targeting Espejo. Pipe attack ends up as an error. That is outside against Espejo. Second time that he sent it wide to that right side.
Last stand here for the Cotabato Spikers here in set 1.
Another good serve. Limited opportunities to attack here for Signal. They just send it across. Pagkakataon para sa Cotabato. They go to the quick. Sent up by Sumanggid. Another chance ball for AMC Cotabato though. And Umandal makes sure that they will get a point.
We talked about the fact that Vince Mangolabnan could be the catalyst. You see the energy that he has put in later in the set, lead down to 4 for the HC Spikers.
Let's listen into the timeout of Signal.
Alright, una. Hey, una. Listen. Atake tayo. Una, pasahan lang muna. Zoom, sa'yo binibigay. Pasahan lang muna ng maayos. Pag magandang pasa, may running short ka, may 5 ka. Pero tama naman, nire-reverse mo. Kaya naman ito si Umandal eh. Proper execution muna. Pasahan muna. Tapos tsagain. Malakas naman. Bipas is okay. Kailangan pag bipas, maka-be quick to okay. Ha? Tsaga pare, tsaga.
So now, momentum, Coach Dex Clamor felt was shifting over to AMC Cotabato, calling that timeout, giving his squad a few instructions here and there as they inch towards winning this first set. Only 6 points away now as Rotor will serve.
That's the only problem if you're down by a huge disadvantage. A slight mistake will bring you in a deeper hole. Down 5 late here in the first set. Rotor has scored 7 points in the semi so far. 4 points in their first match. 3 points in their last win.
Not a good first ball there. Umandal denied.
Just timed it perfectly. Once again, reading Vince Mangolabnan and stopping Jao Umandal for a 6-point lead.
Sanya and Torres combining for that wall. They go to Rotor. Decent effort here for Signal. Espejo will keep it alive. The runner is off the block, and now the point for Intal.
Excellent execution of a broken play. Effort was there for Signal. But as we mentioned earlier, Rex Intal quite familiar with HD Spikers beating the transition defense.
Tawanan sila nung kanyang former teammate na si Wendell Miguel na isahan siya doon.
Yun ang
Dito
gusto
si
ko
Intal.
makita di ba? Maski hindi na kayo magkasama, may connection pa rin. Maliit lang yung mundo, ika nga.
But another service error. A total of 5 now for Cotabato. They're hurting their shot at challenging Signal here in the first set.
And I believe that Cotabato has already reached twin digits in terms of the error count. And half of them at least have come from service errors. While Signal is impeccable at the net with 4 kill blocks so far versus the 1 para sa Cotabato.
Timeout for AMC Cotabato.
Kailangan meron kayong pasa. Ha? Pagka may pasa naman, nadidiskarte yan ni Vince. Yun lang, minsan nakakalimot yung isa na mag-coverage. Okay, whenever there's an attack, there should be a protection, there's attack support. Okay? Sige lang.
attack support is something that is crucial to the cause, as you can see, Assistant Coach Mark Alfafara. When the blocking is this active,
Exactly.
pag umaatake ka, dapat may nakabantay dyan in case it's sent back to your side.
May sasalo. Meron ka pang rebound na pwedeng mangyari. Lalong-lalo na against a very good blocking team. Na binanggit natin kanina ay may average na 2.4 blocks per set. Referring to the Signal HC Spikers.
Yun yung hirap dyan, no? Pag hindi maganda yung first ball, limitado na yung pagkakataong umatake ni Medina, making it easy for Signal to add to their block tally.
The HC Spikers at 77 kill blocks heading to the semis. It's turning into a block party here for Signal with 5 blocks here in the first set.
Now 2 points away. Signal. That middle attack almost scoring. Chance ball naman para sa AMC. They go to Medina. At hindi na kayang habulin niya ng Signal. (23-17) though. Mahaba-haba pa ang kailangang trabahuhin.
Kanina, dikit lang ito. Tandaan natin dyan, lumamang pa ang Cotabato sa umpisa at 6-4.
Junior Asia. Binigay kay Balbuena as he will score. So even the players, coach, coming off the bench, para kay Coach Dexter Clamor, able to contribute here.
Alfred Balbuena can easily be a starter for any other team.
Sure.
Instant offense always provided by the former Maroon. Once again comes up with that last point to establish 7 set points for the HD Spikers.
Dito sila lumayo no? Nung nagsiserve itong si Peter Torres kanina. And this continues to be the story as Signal HD wins the first set 25-17. It was close at the start, but when they got going, there was no stopping Signal from securing this first set. Peter Torres serving, and once again, the floor defense needs a bit of work from AMC Cotabato. As we will be heading to the second set when we come back. Stick with us. We'll take a quick break. With the action coming to you from the Rizal Memorial Coliseum, this is your 2023 Spikers Turf Open Conference, and it's the final game of our semifinals. Signal HD won a clean sweep of their semis, and it looked good for them in the first set as we check out some of the highlights.
This team really started out quite strong, talking about the Cotabato Spikers. Even had the upper hand early on. But then when we got to the first technical timeout, it was still very close at 8-7 in Signal's favor. Pagdating sa second technical timeout, 16-10 na. Nagsisimula na yung scoring run ng Signal HC Spikers. At kahit nakahabol ang team ng Cotabato ng bahagya na ibaba sa 4 yung kalamangan ng Signal at 19:15. Eventually, Signal will end the match with a 6-2 run to once again replicate the storyline that they have created. Attack points, di nagkakalayo eh.
Yep.
Pero yung dating ng error count at yung timing ng mga kill blocks ng Signal, that gave them the push for that scoring surge. And eventually, makaka-atake yung Cotabato, but too many errors hurt their chances to really even put more pressure on the HC Spikers. Imagine mo, yung pinakamalapit na inabot mo, 4 lang. Ibig sabihin, ang laki talaga nung hinabol mo na kalamangan.
10 errors, including 5 from their serves. And again, it has been the blocking of Signal that has allowed them to rule this matchup so far.
One kill block after another. The block party still stays. Bugawan had 4 points in the first set. Now with 5 to nail the first point of this set for the HC Spikers.
It really hurts your confidence as a team, no, Coach?
Maapektuhan ka eh.
Another point for Bugawan. And when you're seeing na pati yung malalakas na atake nyo napapabagal as the blockers of Signal get a touch on it, they give their floor defense some more time to recover.
And that transition offense comes. As JP Bugawan is one of the best two-way players, no doubt, this season.
That was another touch from the block. Itong Signal. That is not over, so a strong start for Signal HD here in the second set.
We talked about the fact that Mats Gampong needs to score a lot in this match. Probably in double figures, Sir Helpao, Jao Umandal. Kung di si Jao lang talagang babantayan dito. Umandal has 3, Medina has 3. The rest, Lothar, Intal, and Gampong have 1 point.
So that will be the first point of AMC Cotabato here in the second set, courtesy of a Signal service error.
Signal had 5 early errors on the first 10 points ng Cotabato, but they only ended with 7 errors eventually. Almost seamless in the last half of that first set.
How about JP Bugawan in the second set, Coach Ronnie?
At maski nandun sa likuran ni Bugawan yung bola, nagawa niya ng paraan. Ulitin ko, before the explosion of Marquez Pejo towards the end of the preliminaries, it was JP Bugawan was at the forefront of their offense. Leading scorer, best blocker at one time. Bugawan continues to play his best this season.
There's a rocket of a serve from Espejo. Dinaabutan niya ng depensa ng Signal HD, so at least an attack point here for Cotabato.
One point from a service error ng Signal, 1 point sa atake ni Mats Gampong. 2-point total for the second leading scorer of the Cotabato Spikers.
Sumanggid with a decent first ball. Bugawan on fire in the second set.
And all throughout that last point, Casania was communicating with JP Bugawan. Bugawan has 3 of the first Signal, 5 points of Signal in this set.
Tatlong atake yun, no, Coach? Tapos magkasama sila ni Espejo kanina for that block.
Tama.
Binalik naman sa kanila. So the middle activated in Rex Intal scoring to inch his team closer, just down by 2.
Yan yung isang paalala ni Coach OG Mamon kanina kay Chris Silang to activate his middle hitters. Para hindi lang yung wing spikers ang bantayado.
Oh, mistiming that one. Pero muntik pa makapuntos itong si Torres on that runner. One more try here for Signal. They go to Miguel, slowed down by the block. Silang, kanino pupunta? They go to the quick once again. And it will score one more time for Intal.
Intal making things happen. Familiarity. And then, keeping his mind on the task at hand.
Kahit naunahan sila, kahit na 3-0 kanina, unti-unting bumabalik. But that will definitely hurt them. Service error from Gampong. Six to 4, a 2-point advantage for Signal HD. A team that is already guaranteed of a spot in the finals.
Again.
That will be off the block and out.
Let's look back at the 2022 season for the HD Spikers. Lost the Spikers turf sa NU team. Nanalo sa PNBF Champions League. And they are looking to regain the championship here in the Spikers turf once again and reign supreme against the 10 other teams that have competed here in this conference.
Another service error. Hindi makabuelo yung opensa ng AMC Cotabato with all these mistakes from the service line.
João Mandal so far contained to 3 points. At kung titignan mo yung kakayahan ni João Mandal, dapat sa unang 10 puntos pa lang ng unang set, yung puntos na yan.
Sabang malakas din yung serve mula kay Wendell Miguel. So, AMC will stay within striking distance down by 1.
And that's good news for Cotabato. Let's see if they can sustain this, keeping the set tight.
Rex Intal has been more aggressive offensively here in the second set. Serving now. Kanina pa hindi nakukuha yung timing itong sila Torres at Casania. Hindi nagkaintindihan. No? There was a signal for it but they did not connect. Yes, Casania admits he might have gotten that one wrong. After a very slow start, AMC Cotabato has pulled even. Espejo. Slow down by the block. Medina hits it wide. Even the sound of that attack was all wrong as we are heading into our first technical timeout of the second set. Signal HD up by 1 point, 8-7.
If a lot of people know this, but Steven Rother was actually invited by Signal earlier this year to play for the team. Steven says that he had to turn the invitation down at that time because Ananing was already committed to the national team and he doesn't know how practice will work out if he also plays for Signal. Coming to this game, Steven says that it is both nerve-wracking and exciting for him dahil going up against some of the best players in the country and given the expectations people have of him for the national team, Steven says that in this game, he feels like he has something to prove. Back to you guys.
Well, there is automatic, maybe undue pressure on Rother because ikaw yung wala di ba? When Signal swept Cotabato in the elimination round, you weren't there. So can you help your squad put up a better fight, maybe even win against Signal? That is the question for them now.
That's why he is also here in this lineup. And he also had a direct line straight to the national pool. And that adds definite pressure on his part. Pero alam ko hindi lang siya, di ba? May ilan pang mga galing sa US na magiging part ng national pool.
Well, that was a net touch, a clear net touch there against Signal. Bugawan apologizing for the mistake.
Bugawan has been the most prolific so far in this set in terms of scoring para sa Signal. Committing a rare error here for the black shirts. Tied at 9.
Trying to settle down is the offense of AMC Cotabato, but Bugawan and Marasigan combining for another kill block.
That's a good rescue coming from Bugawan. That's Casania has been in a bubble here in this set. At least 4 times na nagkaroon ng disconnection. with the setter and his attacker, but still they stay afloat, keeping their head above water with a 1-point lead.
Mark Espejo, di pa nag-iingay dito sa ating second set. Oh,
You were
ito sa'yo.
saying?
Ito sa'yo, sabi niya. And nothing could be louder than a service ace. Mark Espejo.
17 aces heading into the semifinals for Mark Espejo.
Make that back-to-back. 2 aces, pocket rockets for Espejo.
Going to opposite zones, breaking a deadlock and providing one of the biggest lead para sa Signal in this set. 5 points for Espejo on 3 service aces.
Ito naman, sumobra na for Espejo. He sends it long. So the lead goes back down to 2 for Signal HD.
Parang kanyon no?
Yan, a rare Monday play date for our Spikers turf. But if you have the chance to watch the finals, please join us. Get to experience. Oh, Marasigan, what a save! Sayang, tapos mukhang nadulas itong si Miguel as he is crumpled on the floor. It was amazing effort coming from Signal HD.
Oh. Nadulas.
Look at this effort. I mean,
Delikado yan, ha?
tinan mo yung talon from Marasigan, saving that. But Miguel could not complete the play. Lost his footing. He will try to tough it out. So subukang itapak-tapak muna yan to see if there's still pain that will linger.
Pagpag, no?
Tinali ulit yung sapatos. He says, I'm okay to continue. But that was something else from Marasigan, coach.
Yes. Nakita mo kung gaano kataas yun?
Oh, yung A-board natin, tinalo niya eh.
Finally, Lasanya connects once again with JP Bugawan. Had some issues earlier with Peter Torres. Had some problems likewise with JP Bugawan. Bugawan now with 11 points.
Wow.
Once again showing us that he is one primary lethal weapon on offense for the HG Spikers.
7 attacks, 4 blocks for JP Bugawan. That's Kampong sent up there. Espejo will set it up. I think that will be a net touch against Signal HD. Masyadong malapit na nga rin sa net yung set mula kay Espejo. AMC Cotabato giving Signal HD a better fight here in this set. Inabot na lang yon itong si Casanya. Sisilang asking for an overreach. Referee is not agreeing. Snatching it from the fingertips of Rex Intal was Casanya, and it led to another attack point for Signal HD. Kumandal scores off the block.
No doubt this is a closer set, and for the Cotabato Spikers, this is where they want to stand right now. Perfect position. Mahirap pag nakalamang ang Signal. The best team in protecting a lead.
Kailangan dikitan mo lang, huwag magpaiwan. Good serve from Umandal. On that violation this time around for AMC Cotabato. Coach, kaninang first set, naka-10 errors itong Cotabato. Something that they desperately need to minimize here in the second set.
12 games have passed. No? Only 1 set given up. 36 sets won for the Signal HD Spikers.
Jao Mandal.
No, clean.
It's called out by the linesman, overruled by our referee.
Unbeaten since January 22nd, talking about the HD Spikers.
15-14, isa lang po ang lamang ng Signal HD here in the second set.
Cotabato naman, Signal lang ang tumalo rito previous to that semifinal loss, no, to Iloilo.
And that was a point of the block. It will send us into our second technical timeout of the second set, a 2-point lead for Signal HD, 16-14. That attack will score again for Espejo. We'll take a quick break.
Welcome back to the Spikers Turf. Manuel Sumangit is one of the Filipinos invited to try out for the Kobo Men's Division Asian quota, and Sumang shared that this has been something he has been manifesting since the start of the pandemic. Sumang's dream to play in an international league was born when Mark Espejo, his college teammate, played internationally. Sabi ni Sumang, seeing Mark in that big of a stage, naisip niya na kung kaya ni Mark, kaya ko din. And given that liberos usually take the backseat in terms of hype, in terms of recognition, Sumang says that it means a lot to him to serve as an inspiration for Filipino liberos as he eyes to be the country's first libero import. Back to you guys.
And it should serve as a huge confidence booster for Sumangid to get that kind of recognition,
Yes,
to be
of course.
invited to a tryout.
He has done so well in the local landscape.
Ooh, that was way off coming from Peter Torres. It will allow AMC to stay within striking distance at the moment.
Iba pag napakalaki ang lamang, no? 9 kill blocks so far para sa Signal, 2 para sa Cotabato. But here in this set, it's very, very tight.
Espejo. Dug up there by Umandal. Siya na rin yung atake dito, but there was double contact on the set. Coach, napapansin din natin, medyo may effort para itago itong si Jao Mandal from receiving yung serve mula.
Tinatakpan na nila, para maka-atake siya. Ayan, makikita mo, sinasapi na nila.
Either libero or si Medina yung tumatanggap. Yung mga maiinit na serve mula sa Signal. Espejo just sends it across. Yung block nandyan pa rin. Matibay pa rin para sa Signal HD. Espejo will try again. That one is in. Oh, net touch either way. So a point goes to Signal.
And Casanya doing the right thing, milking Mark Espejo for as long as he is in the front row. Multiple touches, consecutive looks. 3 straight points after the second technical timeout for a 4-point lead for the HD Spikers.
AMC Cotabato calls his timeout. Let's listen in.
Nagbigay ka na ba ng pa-down the line ngayong araw na to? Wala pa? Wala pa? Upakan natin. Ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go! Nakakasalag tayo kaso hindi natin ma-counter attack. Hindi natin ma-translate into attack yung paano napupulot natin eh. Hindi naman sila pagka umatake sila patay agad eh. Wala lang, pumokus lang kayo sa ginagawa nyo. Hindi nila pinag-iisipan eh.
The defense is there. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Oji Mamo. Nando naman yung floor defense pero hindi nagta-translate into good attacks for AMC Cotabato. So ngayon, kailangan pumuntos itong AMC Cotabato. You do not want this lead to balloon any further. That's exactly what they needed. Umandal sends it home.
It's the best look I've seen coming from Jao Mandal. The they need more of that. Umandal, 5 points. As we double check his scoring production. 3 points in set 1 for the fourth leading scorer in the competition.
Marasigan. Up by Medina. Kanino pupunta kay Umandal. He gears up for it. Almost scoring once again. Good rally here. Silang goes to the quick. Great defense from Miguel. Bugawan scores again.
And you cannot underscore the value of Wendell Miguel. Acting as the sweeper. One defensive stop after another. And then in transition, Bugawan was now a total of 12 points scores once more on the return play. Excellent defensive effort once again coming from Wendell Miguel for a 4-point lead.
Espejo has been serving up rockets here in the second set. My goodness, that was monster coming from Mads Gampong. As Miguel and Gampong, I think, got into some sort of contact there. But if you hear that live, that was a brutal bounce na tumama pa sa mukha nitong si Sumanggit.
Buti hindi diretso. Buti galing na sa floor yung bola.
Miguel just pushing it off the block. But referee saying it was not touched by the block. Tapos ngayon hihingi ng block touch challenge ang Signal HD.
Yes. Comparative numbers for the playmakers. Kasanya with 12 excellent sets. Mangulap na ng Chris Silang with 9 excellent sets combined.
From our angle, from the naked eye look that we had, I thought there was some contact, but we will see clearly of the challenge kung ano ba talaga yung nangyari. And there was indeed a block touch.
Kasi diniretso niya
Yeah.
di ba?
At saka yung lakas kasi,
Bumanda.
hindi ganun kalakas pag tape lang yung hinahalikan no, coach? It's a good challenge. It is successful for Signal HD, extending their lead back up to 4, 21-17.
Saka alam ni Wendell kasi siya yung pumalo di ba?
He had the best view on it.
Pagpihit pa lang niya, sinabi na niya
This time he finds his way through as Mads Gampong is heating up here in the second set.
Well, isolated. Better than the double block. And that's what Chris Silang has been able to extract. As Gampong has scored 2 points off the defense of Wendell Miguel on a one-on-one play.
Much better second set for AMC Cotabato, but can they complete it? That is the question now for them. Can they overcome this 3-point deficit and win the second set? Marasigan blocked. Espejo from the back. That's straight into the net.
Cotabato keep pushing here late in this set. We ended the first set 25-17, definitely closer. Although kanina lumaki na yung kalamangan na yan para dito sa Signal.
No, they're slowly getting themselves back into it. Mangulabnan serving. Great defensive effort there coming from Signal. Pero isa pang pagkakataon dito for AMC Cotabato. Rotor with a push. And there was a touch on the net. Another error from Signal. It's just a 1-point game.
This is 4 straight points for the gray shirts. 2 straight from Mangulabnan serve. Timeout for the HC Spikers.
Una, pasahan muna natin ng maayos. Pangalawa, effective pa naman tayo dun. Ha? At tumatalo naman kay Peter yung gitna eh. Diba? O sistema lang. Huwag munang baguhin, sistema lang. Magsisimula yan sa isang maayos na pasa. Isa na lang lamang natin. Last 4 balls. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Isang pasa lang. Hindi natin makapasa para kay Pita. Para makapag-kumita yung...
Ngayon naman, tingnan natin kung paano susubok makarecover ang Signal HD Spikers as their lead that was at a comfortable 4 points earlier has dwindled down to just 1. Mangulabnan checking into the ball game alongside Rotter and making an impact immediately. But Miguel ends that rally, ends that scoring run of AMC Cotabato.
Miguel having some defensive issues earlier. Now make sure that Mark Espejo hindi atakihin. Although napakahusay naman sa reception nitong si Mark Espejo lately, Wendell Miguel scores a critical point to restore a 2-point lead.
Team captain serving now. They go to Rotter as he hammers it home.
Nangolo Dan doing an excellent job off the bench. I mean, again, isolated. Kanina si Gampong, ngayon naman si Rotter. Hindi na-establish yung double block. Na kung saan, 10 na ang kill blocks ng Signal.
Jao Mandal with a serve. Oh, that's tough, especially at this moment. Lumalaban ka eh. Lumalapit ka eh. Yung problema, another service error pushes Signal's lead back up to 2 points, 23-21.
Pwedeng umahon yung bola, no? Pero yung gulong pabalik.
Now Wendell Miguel trying to put them on the hill. That was too wide from Rotter. Now it's 24-21. Set point para sa Signal as Coach Oji Mamon will call another timeout. He had a good idea. Nakita niya kung nasaan yung depensa, but it was just a little too much.
And that's the difference between a single blocker and a two-man wall.
Sabi sa'yo, hanapin mo yung wicker. Single block naman. Hindi niya inatake eh. Tapos pagka sagbalikan, yung block nyo dito sobra masyado. Sige na.
Akin yun, mga kuya, akin yun.
Nakasalalay sa pasok nyo.
So can Cotabato find a way to extend this second set? They will have to score 3 consecutive points to try and do just that. Wendell Miguel will be serving for a 2-0 advantage para sa Signal HD. From the pipe, but an attacking error coming from Jao Mandal, and it results to a 25-21 second set score. Signal HD up 2-0 against AMC Cotabato. Check back with us. The third set is coming right up. (25-17), (25-21) Signal HD looking to stay perfect here in the semifinals. Stay perfect in our 2023 Open Conference Spikers Turf. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. We thank you for joining us on One Sports and One Sports Plus. Carlo Pamintuan and Coach Ronnie Magsano on the phone. Ms. Doreen Baguio reporting from the sidelines. It was a much closer set, but in the end, couple of mistakes really hurt the cause of AMC Cotabato.
We talk about attack errors from two of their best wing spikers, Jao Mandal and Steve Router. And anytime you're in a dogfight, pagdating sa dulo, sumaplay ka ng sunod-sunod, hindi ka na makakaabot.
Yeah.
Especially against a team which is playing with so much confidence at a different level. Cotabato is a very good unit, a very good attacking team, almost complete. But Signal has that one element that no one has been able to solve yet in this conference. The numbers that may not tell you the perfect story of what just happened, because it was a set that Cotabato could have won, but Signal refused to surrender, and now they have a 2-set lead. This is 38 sets won already para sa Signal HD Spikers. Sa kanilang pang-13 laban, only 1 set lost so far, and that was against the NU Archipelago Builders.
Coach Ronnie, in terms of sheer number of attack points, mas marami pa nga itong AMC Cotabato. They lead by 1 in terms of attacks.
Pero
But the
yung
other
blocks,
aspects of the game, the
yung
block,
blocks ang
serving,
mabigat. Kasi it presents some doubts doon sa mga excellent hitters ng Cotabato Spikers. Although nakawala na si Umandal, who scored 5 of his 8 points in the previous set, still not enough for Jao Umandal.
one more chance to attack here. Casanya sends it to Espejo. Hits it off speed, but there was enough to get it through and score.
All it took was just a slight delay for Mark Espejo to beat Lloyd Josaphat, who is seeing action for the first time.
So naghahanap ng kombinasyon si Coach Oji Mamon.
Also a
Something that will
national
work.
player itong si Lloyd Josaphat.
From the pipe now, scoring is Jao Manda.
Making the adjustment. That's a soft hit from the back row to tie the count at 1.
You know, we're so invested in the continued improvement of Jao Mandal because we know that he will be a national team
Galing
player
talaga eh.
for a while.
Sobrang galing na. 48% hitter, number 6 in blocking, number 4 in 8 service aces, and I believe number 10 among the best receivers at 45.5%.
So when you see him struggle and when you see him overcome those difficulties, it only makes him a better player, a better leader on the floor as well. Wewe Medina serving now for AMC Cotabato. They're up by 1. Depensahan na yung atake ni Bugawan. Great effort there from the libero. Umandal, papalo. And that goes out.
Good sign for Cotabato. Umandala scored 2 of the first 3 points. Let's see if Silang will keep going to Jao Umandal, na hindi power ang nilalagay ngayon, kundi timing and placement. Making the adjustment. Let's see if that works for him and the team.
Nanguutak itong si Jao Mandal.
Nanggugulang.
Ngayon naman, nababantayan na talaga nila eh. Kanina pa kasi umaatake itong si Bugawan, but the defense is more ready now from AMC Cotabato.
This is reminiscent of that first set start para sa Cotabato. Same scoreline. But Josaphat is now playing that middle blocker role for the Cotabato Spikers. Let's see if that augurs well for Cotabato.
So how will Signal try to adjust? Always good when you have Mark Espejo leading your attack.
Closing out time, it's Mark Espejo time. Meanwhile, sink or swim, it's Jao Umandal at the forefront. Meanwhile, on the flip side, for the Cotabato Spikers.
Espejo with another monster serve. Chance ball. Napalo ang kapitan and that goes in. Walang depensa sa likod ang Signal HD.
Josaphat with 2 kill blocks so far. Make himself count. Formerly of the UE Red Warriors, trying to stay alive, still trying to make it to the finals, of course.
One more try. This time it's perfect from Marasigan.
They covered down the line. The captain went cross court. And against a single block, once again, Marasigan shows us why he's one of the best, especially in the clutch.
Quick naman kay Rex Intal at he scores again.
Good middle play coming from the former national player. And a wink that followed. Intal at 1 point in the first set. 3 points total after the second set.
Good reception mula kay Espejo. Another chance here. Jaumando. That will be a net violation against Marasigan. I think they were also a little confused with what Cotabato was trying to do to attack in that particular situation. You know, nagka-manggaan sina Torres at Marasigan. How about this? A 4-point lead for Cotabato. Joust at the net. Net touch is whistled against AMC Cotabato. Jao Mandal overruling his coaching staff, saying
Yes,
sayang ang
tumama
challenge,
ako.
wag muna natin gamitin.
Honesty is the best policy.
Sayang nga naman kasi mas magagamit mo mamaya, di ba? In case this is a close set a little later on. Oh, this time it will be AMC Cotabato with a missed connection. That's back-to-back points for Signal. Down by 2 now, 7-5.
When you're down by this much, talking about a 2-set disadvantage, the margin for error is very slim. And the reaction of Coach Oji Mamon says it all.
Tapos hindi handa eh. Nag-uusap pa sila Silang at Intal. They were not over the last mistake. And they give up another point here. Signal coming alive.
I was about to throw the question earlier when they were up at 7-3. Can they sustain it? Can they sustain and stay ahead of the AC Spikers?
But a service error from the team captain Isay Marasigan will push us to our first technical timeout of the third set. AMC Cotabato up by 2, 8-6.
Tomorrow, Ateneo College entrance test results come out, and for Vince Mangolabnan, that means he will also find out if he will be coaching his younger brother and VNS player Jan Mangolabnan in college volleyball. Sabi ni Vince, palagi daw sinasabi ng mga tao sa kanya na mas magaling ang nakakabatang kapatid niya sa kanya when he was at that age. And when Vince hears things like that, sabi niya di siya na-offend. In fact, napaproud pa nga daw siya to see that his brother is not hiding in his shadows, to see that Jan is making a name for himself. Your thoughts, guys?
Well, that is certainly a good opportunity for them to bond a little bit more. No? Assistant coach yung kuya, tapos yung nakababatang kapatid, a possible player.
A family of setters, no?
Siyempre, depende sa resulta ng Ateneo entrance exam. I'm sure they are on pins and needles right now, nervous
Hindi lang sila.
about the results. Among many other high school students right now.
Daming nananalangin in the last week at least.
Oh, this is a glorious exchange. The best exchange of the entire set. Oh, unfortunate that someone had to lose that point. Signal will get it as they're only down by 1 now.
Bonono will be called up shortly by Coach Dexter Clamor.
Attacking error mula dito kay Silang.
Napumuntos kanina sa unang set ng isa.
Bonono in for servicing purposes. His team down by 1, but up 2-0. Pumunta sila sa likod, sumanggid. Puts in the effort. Pero chance ball to. Para sa AMC Cotabato. Kanino pupunta? Miscommunication there once again. Another chance to score. From the pipe. Dug up. Oh, what a second touch from Casanya.
What a play by the former Sea Lion. Wala ka na magagawa ron. 2 straight points for the AC Spikers, ties the score at 8.
Bonono serving again. Another point for Intal. She has been more engaged sa kanilang opensa in the past 2 sets.
As a team. Rex Intal rather has really played well in this match.
Pabali-bali ni Rex Intal.
Kaya mo yon?
Hindi.
Pareho lang tayo.
Pass.
Foul.
9-8. As Espejo touches the line to tie the contest at 9.
A simple misdirection by Peter Torres opened up Mark Espejo at the open. 7-3 kanina yan, pabor sa Cotabato. 6-2 counter run para sa Signal FC Spikers.
Peter Torres with yet another service error.
He's been struggling with the service line.
After a good first set, no? Nung second and third, bumaba na yung porsyento
Hindi
nito
may
si Peter
pasok,
Torres. He will give the lead back to AMC. Sinoli naman sa kanila with their own service error. Courtesy of Sian sila.
The pressure is on.
Ten all is the count. That is off the block and out the point for AMC Cotabato. But you have to hand it to Signal. They're not playing as a team, like a team that is already safely into the finals.
Yes.
They're trying their best to win this and win this dominantly.
True. Play at your level, stay sharp heading to the finals. I think about anything else.
Oh, Mandal, napayungan si Espejo. The set a little close to the net.
I believe Jao Mandal has finally reached the double-figure mark. Second kill block for Mandal in this match.
Wewe Medina serving now. Cotabato leads by 2.
Sipin mo, no? One of the best attackers and then also in the top 3 in blocks.
Try and block this, sabi ni Espejo on his next try.
And again, delaying. Looking for the opening. Casanya goes to Espejo. Body pointing towards down the line, then going diagonal. That's a 2-point lead to just 1 here in the third set.
Umandal hits it off the blockers once again. Angat na naman sa dalawang lamang ng AMC Cotabato.
4 points so far for Amandal, coming off a 5-point second set after being limited to only 3 points in set 1.
Josephat serving now for his squad. Ganda yung nilalaro dito ni Josephat. And that will be a point. Good contact kontra sa Cotabato. Over-receive. Regalo para kay Bonono. All as Signal is trying to regain momentum here in the third set.
I believe Signal has not tasted the lead here so far. And they continue to stay behind. One chase down after another. Cotabato still staying ahead of the black shirts, up 1.
Doing enough to keep Signal at bay for the time being. Oh, strong attack from Espejo pero nadepensahan pa rin. Sumanggid, put out the effort. Sa pang pagkakataon ngayon para sa Signal. Torres comes up short, hits it straight into the net. He has been struggling with his connection with Casana in the last 2 sets, Coach Ronnie.
First set was okay for Peter Torres. Has really struggled in the last 2 sets. Forces Coach Dexter Clamor to send Chuma and Giga in for Peter Torres.
First entry into this matchup for Injiga. Oh, that's a service error from Mads Gampong. Again, he's another server who is high risk, high reward. Sometimes he can get you aces, but sometimes he could make those mistakes as well.
Exactly. They take the good with the bad.
Another player like that, yung assistant coach nila, si Mark Alfafara.
Parusa sa kalaban niya.
Injiga getting an early touch as Umandal powers it through. And this is the first time in this entire matchup that we'll head into the second technical timeout with AMC Cotabato on the lead. They're up by 2 points, 16-14 against Signal. As of the moment, ito po ang ating team standing. Signal already safely into the finals.
Right.
But,
Imos out of it.
yep. Ang tanong dito, sino ang tatapat sa Signal in
And
the
again,
finals?
we had some feedback na for Cotabato to make it to the finals, kailangan mapaabot nila ng 5 sets. Kung 4 sets lang ang aabot at hindi sila makakalusot, babalik tayo sa point system na tinatawag.
So this is, basically for survival for Cotabato. You not only have to win this set, you can try to win it, of course, pero the longer this match goes, the better it
for
will
them.
be for Cotabato after losing those first 2. Espejo off the block, hindi nahabulin ni Lorenzo.
What Cotabato is going to try to do, which no other team has done so far, is win 3 straight sets. Talking about has done against Signal, was only surrendered 1 set in the first 12 games that they have played. 10 in the preliminary round, and then 2 matches here in the semis.
Really good serve there coming from Bonono. Medina sent up by Sumanggid. Espejo, papalo. Targets Umandal, who sends it across. Oh, sobra. Mula kay Sumanggid. Chance here for Umandal, but he's blocked. Rally will continue. Chance ball dito para sa Signal HD. Soft touch. Di pa rin uubra and uutakan na lang nito si Wewe Medina. Palo kayo ng palo. Sabi niya, pwede naman ganito.
And that soft touch has produced some key points for Cotabato since the start of this set.
Coach,
Pero sa golden chance para sa Signal na makalamang, ano?
when you think about it on the macro, on the big picture, ang hirap isipin for you as Cotabato to think that kailangan mo ng 3 sets, sunod-sunod, isa pa nga lang yung natatalo in the entire competition. But if you take it point by point,
Baka sakali.
if you don't think about those numbers just yet and just play amazing defense like what they're doing here in these exchanges.
Woo! Chuma Jiga is quite cold. Has committed some miscues here in the third. But he's there for a reason. And that slight decoy play opens up Marasigan at the right. Tied at 17 once again.
Now the action has picked up here in the third set. Tied ball game in Jigha serving. Sobra. Sabi mo nga, Coach, dahil malamig itong si Jigha.
He has always had some problems with his control at the service line. And we're saying that as a matter of fact.
Lead will shift back to AMC Cotabato. Espejo sends it off the block
And again,
and out.
Casanya making sure that they milk Marcus Espejo as he is at the front row.
Dahil kung porsyentuhan na lang po ang
Yan
labanan,
ang pupuntahan.
can't go wrong with Mark Espejo. Umandal sends it long. But there was a net touch. There was a net touch called against Signal. 1 point for AMC Cotabato. They take the lead.
You can see the reception alignment of Cotabato making sure that they protect Jao Mandal. So that pag maayos ang kanilang reception, yan ang papalot atake para sa kanila.
Can Cotabato extend this matchup? Espejo wide. Challenge on a block touch.
That's a rare miss for Espejo so far here in this set.
Could be a crucial play, crucial call as of the moment. Dahil ngayon po, 19-18 ang score, a 1-point lead for AMC Cotabato. If this challenge is successful, it will be tied. If it's not successful, they're up by 2. And there's a crucial junction of your third set. Muli po, we thank you for your continued support of the 2023 Open Conference of Spikers Turf. It's taking a bit of time for us to do the review, so that means it would be close. It will be a tight call as our referees, our officials are looking at multiple angles for this official review. And this will be a crucial point coming up. Yes, I think we're ready to show the decision. Block touch. Was there a block touch? Even on replay, it's difficult to say. But it's a no. Challenge is unsuccessful.
Umikot yung bola. Umikot yung bola. Umikot.
So the point belongs to AMC Cotabato. Signal HD disagrees with the call. Two-point advantage now for AMC. Kukunin agad-agad ni Bugawan.
Bugawan reminding the rest of the Spikers that he was their best player for about 2 months.
Maghahanap ng panabla ngayon itong si Mark Espejo as he is serving here. Oh, another rocket.
Tremendous effort by Lorenzo to keep that ball in play. Talking about that cannon of a serve coming from Mark Espejo.
It gave them an opportunity to attack because it was still a decent first ball from him.
Dito sila nagkakaproblema sa dulo ng mga sets, di ba? Sa reception, sa errors, ayun.
Ill-timed mistake coming from Josephat. Cheap point to give up. Signal only down by 1 now, 21-20. Bugawan serving to tie this contest. Kumandal easily sent up. Espejo sets it up. Good touch from Marasigan. Bonono sends it straight to the net.
A new lease on life para dito sa Cotabato. They wanted to be in this position and they are in this position. 2 points ahead and only 3 points away from winning the third set and keeping their hopes alive of making it to the finals.
2-point lead, 22-20. They need to extend this matchup as far as they can. Oh, Espejo could not time it. Medina sets it up. Rotter scores for AMC Cotabato. They're up by 3.
Three points ahead, 2 points away. Critical point by Rotter against a double block.
Pakinggan natin yung timeout ni Coach Dex Clamor.
Precise, specific ka sa set play mo. Okay, may pasa naman tayo. Kakaintindihan? Tumatalo naman yung kita, pwede ka mag-pins. Magsisimula yan sa isang maayos na pasa. Tsagain natin yan, 3 lang naman. Hindi pa tapos. Tsagain natin. Sistema lang, Jay. Go, 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 go.
AMC Cotabato up by 3 points, 23-20. Trying to extend this matchup to a 4th set. Again, if they make it to a 5th, they will qualify for the finals against Signal HD, no questions asked. To get there, they will have to protect this 3-point lead. That is wide from Marasigan. And AMC Cotabato is at set point.
Make that 4 set points. Iba yung lamang, no? Iba yung naghahabol.
And now they have a steady server in Mangulabnan. As they look for just 1 more point here in the 3rd set. Marasigan given the opportunity to make up for that earlier attacking error. They save 1.
The captain will try to rally the troops to try and overcome 4 set points na ngayon ay nabawasan ng isa. Can they do it?
Tough first ball there, Rotter will send it up. Medina had to attack. Casanya, kanino pupunta? Another point, another set point saved by Signal HD. They're not going down without a 5. They will force this timeout from AMC Cotabato.
Stay here. Okay? Kung maganda pasa, play 1 mo.
Hindi, doon ako manggagaling ko.
Dito lang manggagaling si Jao. Dito wala siya anuhin. Play 1 mo o kaya kung gusto niya ab. Ngayon kung pangit pareho ang pasa, buhat tayo. Pareho nakaka-atake yan. Meron pa pang back row. Hanapin mo quicker mo, ha. 1 good pass, ha. 1 good pass. Last time out ko yun. Insurance tayo.
2 set point saved as Signal HD stays alive here in the 3rd set. Down by 2 points, 24-22.
The drama continues in this marquee matchup. Cotabato trying to get to the finals via the back door. Signal will trying to eliminate the Cotabato Spikers. Signal safely in the finals.
And that will score for Rex Intal, the former Signal HD spiker, extending this matchup to a fourth set. Narinig natin sa timeout kanina, hanapin mo yung quick, sabi ni
Yes.
Coach Oji Mamon, and that's
Specific points of attack
exactly
that you
what
wanted.
they got. Rex Intal delivering the goods as AMC Cotabato stays alive in this matchup and their hopes of making it into the finals of this open conference. AMC Cotabato staying alive with that 25-22 third set, getting one against Signal HD. Only the second set drop by Signal HD in this entire competition, in this entire open conference of Spikers serve. AMC Cotabato boosting their confidence.
Oh, definitely. Shot on the arm for their confidence bank, but more than that, they deal Signal only their second set loss throughout the Spikers turf. Comandal exploding in the third set. Medina likewise coming alive, but I believe that it was an excellent play of Rex Intal that saved the day for Cotabato, especially during the time that Signal was able to tie the count late in the set. I thought that Signal hindi nakalamang sa set na ito.
From 10 errors to 9
Naibaba.
errors to 6
Yes.
errors for Cotabato, and that was a huge reason why they picked up the third set.
And finally, etong si Silang was able to beat the blockers ng Signal, who for the first time in this match, wala ni isang kill block sa set. Samantalang sila, tinrabaho ni Josaphat yung unang dalawa sa tatlong kill blocks na yan to set the tone for Cotabato. Wire-to-wire win for Cotabato in that third set victory.
Let's see how they will try to use that momentum they gained in the third set. And now they're attacking with confidence, with aggression. They know that if they win this set, they're in the finals.
Right. Double motivation for Cotabato. And Weber Medina has played one of his best matches for Cotabato. Very aggressive and efficient as well.
Another good serve from Medina. Espejo, susubukan ng buhate ng opensa ng Signal HD.
Signal cannot afford to have another slow start wherein they were down early. Oo, nakakahabol. Pero iba na rin yung nakakalamang at ikaw ang pinipilit habulin.
That was the main difference, ano, Coach. They were able to establish a lead tapos hindi nila pinabalik itong Signal HD.
Yes.
Great effort there from Sumanggid.
Very low.
Ooh. Yeah, that was off from Casanya. Josaphat nabalik as Miguel scores a kill block.
Wendell Miguel is a definite asset for the HD Spikers. On offense, He can be depended on. On defense, he has been a workhorse. Floor defense, blocking, name it, he'll do it. Just to help the team win. Pero para sa Signal, alam mo, matalo ka na ngayon ng set eh. Kaysa dalhin mo pa yung pressure na yan hanggang sa dulo.
Yeah.
Para saan?
Service error for Espejo. He's had aces, but he's also had, well, more service errors in this matchup. Tied ball game 2 apiece. Not a great first ball there. Very little Miguel could do to attack well. That cross-court kill is money for Jao Mandal.
The entry of Lloyd Josephat has really helped out Cotabato.
But Miguel has been doing his best to provide them with much-needed points early here in the 4th set.
What about AJ Casanya in that last sequence for the black shirts? Akala mo sasabit na sa net eh. Making things happen. Very good duel between Casanya, of course, and Chris Silang.
Oh, Silang sets it up for a runner mula kay Rexental.
And I believe that Rexental has enough motivation to try and push the rest of Cotabato. Come from behind against Signal and deal Signal their first loss.
Miguel, siya naman yung bumubuhat dito for Signal HD.
In the first 2 sets, makikita mo talagang pupuntos kahit paano si Umandal. Pero bantayado, Rexental nakakawala. But the emergence of Wewe Medina and Mads Gampong as additional wing spikers has made it more difficult for Signal to defend Cotabato. Kaya they ended up with 0 blocks or no block at all doon sa nakalipas na 3rd set.
That will go out. Again, they're still trying to be present in the blocking department, but Umandal finding the angle.
Underhand set coming from Silang. And they rescue that last point for another 1-point lead. May iba yung ano eh, no? Yung body language ng Cotabato bigla.
But Umandal comes up with a service error to tie this ball game again at 5 apiece. Now, the Navigator Iloilo on pins and needles right now because their fate rests upon the result of this 4th set.
Ang tanong ko, nandito lang ba sila? Nakikita ko si Kilim Malabunga, among others.
Because they had the perfect opportunity to give themselves the best shot possible if they took care of business against Imus. Unfortunately, they were not able to do it.
For the first time in the last 2 sets, Signal takes the driver's seat. Something that we saw in the first 2 sets para sa HD Spikers.
How can they sustain it? Wendell Miguel has been impressive here in the 4th set. Sumanggid, nabantayan si Intalas. Casanya scores on an attack here. Silang did it in the first set. It's now Casanya's turn to attack.
Look at Sumanggid once again. And then Casanya in transition. Ooh! Lorenzo called it out, but that was safely in. Right in front of Mads Gampong. 3-point lead, HD Spikers. 4th set. Not a good sign for the Cotabato Spikers.
after AMC got that third set, the Signal players huddled around EJ Casanya, telling him that they got his back. Mark Espejo in particular told EJ to just do what feels advantageous for him and that Mark will adjust to EJ. Team captain Isay Marisigan also told Coach Dex Clamor that that drop set was on them and that they will work on their errors pagdating dito sa fourth. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, Mr. Rinsoy Baguio. You can see that Signal is indeed putting in a lot more effort in this matchup, but their back row defense is not present. As Peter Torres, his attack was sent back. Walang sumalo sa likod para sa kanya. AMC answering back and trimming their deficit down to 2.
Peter Torres denied. Could have been a 4-point lead. Instead, it's down to 2 as Casanya opted to go to Peter Torres instead of locating itong si Mark Espejo or Wendell Miguel.
Casanya had to get creative. Espejo just sent it across. Back row. That is a little long for Mandal. They're deciding if they're going to call a challenge.
Wala namang
Magaysay is
mawawala,
asking them to call it.
Gamitin mo na lang maaga kung gusto nila.
So they finally raised that board for a challenge. I don't think they did it in time. Kaya biglang hindi na pwede. That point will stay with Signal HD 9-6. They're up by 3. The challenge kasi coach, you can't be hesitant.
Yes.
That is also out. Oh, now a block touch was called against Signal. They will not challenge it. They will accept the decision. As they're still up by 2. Not a great first ball there from Espejo.
Big play by Medina.
Yep, kill block. Great for AMC fighting back after that 3-point advantage was already built by Signal HD. Espejo of that tremendous first ball.
Attacking Jao Umandal could not even react. Sobrang bilis ng bolang yon coming from Espejo. Jao Umandal not ready. They fall behind by 2 points once more.
Tumama kasi ng konti sa block eh. Kaya nag-iba yung trajectory ng bola. Lorenzo with another great dig there. Medina blocked. Silang sets it up. And Gampong sends it wide.
Down the line.
No touch.
Mas Gampong had the right idea though. Look at this last sequence.
Sumanggit says, nope. No one touched it. Espejo papalo dito. Sends it straight to the net.
Signal still up by 2. Ito yung mga lamang ng hirap habulin eh, no?
Coach, it's definite, it's clear that this is a different Cotabato squad compared to the one that lost to Signal in straight sets in the elimination round. Espejo off the blockers.
Very rare this Espejo makes twice in a row or 2 in a row. And that's why porsentuhan ng laban, ibigay mo lang kay Mark Espejo.
Good serve.
Ooh.
Kailangan ng Iabante. Ooh, I thought that was 4 touches already. But they will get the point anyway. I thought Sumanggit needed to send that ball across. But still, AMC will not complain any further as they got the point the hard way, but it's still on their side. 12-10 now, only down by 2.
Trying to breach the 2-point barrier. Stays at 3. Advantage for Signal. Ang bigat talaga ng talo ng Cotabato sa Iloilo.
Yeah.
3-setter yun di ba? Double check lang natin yan.
Mandal was slowed down there by the block, but there was a net touch against Signal. It will pull AMC closer here, still down by 2. Solid serve, one-handed set.
Good
Pantay
coverage.
sarado ng AMC. Cotabato. Medina sends it up. Oh, Mandal scoring another one.
What a time for Jao Mandal to find his scoring groove. 3 points in the first set, 5 points in set 2, 6 points in set 3. As Mads Gampong continues to cast a giant shadow on the Signal HD Spikers.
Wendell Miguel towering over everyone, extending their lead back up to 2.
For many years, Wendell Miguel and Balbuena played together for the Maroons, but they just could not get UP over the hump. But in this team, there have been different players. Ang laki ng elevation ng laro.
The 2 players coming in for Coach Dexter Clamor and Jewel Asia and Alfred Valbuena. Kaso, mahaba yung serve nitong si Asia upon his entry, committing a service error. Bautista checking into this ball game, replacing Umandal, and he will immediately be serving.
Meron naramdaman ba si Jao Mandal? Diretso sa floor
Asia sets it up. Miguel hammers it home. He has been impressive here in the 4th set.
They stay ahead by 2. (8-5) was the count in the first technical timeout.
Medina almost scoring there sa Manggid. Kaninong pupunta? Espejo. Nabantayan. Naabangan. AMC fighting back fiercely here in the 4th. Net touch. Net touch challenge coming from Signal HD. Yes, you will take another look at that last exchange. (15-13) is the count as of the moment. Has been a much better effort coming from AMC Cotabato in the 3rd and even here in the 4th. After losing the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-21. They led from start to finish in the 3rd set. Now they'll have to fight off a deficit once again to try and extend this match to a 5th set and claim the 2nd final spot. Let's see now if there was a net touch. Unsuccessful.
Parang John Wick yung music no?
Parang nakapanood ka recently ng sine,
Naikwento
Coach.
lang naman sa akin. Oo, yung top shot daw. Ayan, naikwento lang. Kasi tumagal di ba?
Lalapit muli ang AMC Cotabato, only down by 1 at this stage. Jewel Asia binigay kay Espejo. Intal, nakadepensa pa rin. Medina has played a solid ball game in this match, Coach. Ngayon naman, Espejo pinatalbog na lang sa kamay, sa braso ng depensa. We head into the second technical timeout of the fourth set. Signal to HD up 16-14. As of the moment, only two teams are in contention to make it into the finals. Alongside Signal, it will be either Cotabato Spikers or Iloilo Navigators staying behind here inside the Rizal Memorial Coliseum, waiting to see if it will be a bronze medal or the championship they will be fighting for this coming Wednesday.
Either way, that will be 2 days from now, 48 hours from now. That's a major stop. Major stop. Ties their biggest lead, which stands at 3. 2-point barrier was breached. A chance to tie earlier. Jao Mandal had to rest. Alam ko, may naramdaman, nakita ko eh.
Yeah.
But he had to be sent back in. He has to be sent back in once again.
Siya pa yung tumawag ng atensyon, no? Itong si Coach Oji Mamon saying, Coach,
Kita ko na-stretch siya ron kanina eh.
I'm ready to get back into it. Signal has now built a 3-point lead, 17-14. Peter Torres, ayaw talagang bitawan yung malalakas niyang serve, no? So again, the stronger you want it to be, the riskier it is. Back down to a 2-point game. Valbuena dug up. Humandal sets it up. Gampong, off speed. Maganda yung depensa ni Asia. Espejo, great effort from Sumanggid. Papalo ulit itong si Mark. Soft touch this time. Where Medina picks it up. Back set, Umandal. Slow down by the blockers. The quick. Mantay sarado na itong si Bugawan from the back row. Blockers were there. Rally continues. Gampong finds that corner for a point.
Big play coming from Gampong. Down 3 now, behind by 1. What about some excellent defensive saves coming from Chris Silang? 2 to be exact.
And those are the types of points that could swing momentum, Coach
Saka
Ronnie.
nakakabuhay talaga yan.
Another sharp serve there. Espejo, though, making sure
Lucky break.
they
Lucky
will
break
stay
para
ahead.
kay Mark. Kasi sumabit na sa net. Mabuti hindi nahulog palabas.
Balik sa dalawa ang abante dito ng Signal HD, 18-16. Casanya checking back into this contest. Gampong denied by Signal.
We talked about key defensive plays earlier by Silang. What about this stop? Iba talaga pag si Bugawan yun nandyan. Changes a lot of shots.
Hihingi ng timeout ang AMC Cotabato. Let's
papalo
listen
na
in.
sa 20 ang signal at lalaki ang kanilang kalamangan.
Kaya ba natin magkombinasyon? Ha? Yung pasa lang, kahit naman ano eh, si Ann, kitang-kita kasi pagka nagbibigay ka ng sais dito, nagbibigay ka ng sais dito, kitang-kita. Hanapin mo muna yung quicker. Ha? Lloydie, sipag, huwag kang masyadong lumayo kay si Ann. Pag malayo ka kasi, bistado eh. Ha?
19-16 is the count. A 3-point advantage for Signal HD. They want to finish off AMC Cotabato here in the fourth set. AMC naman fighting for survival. If they come back from this 3-point deficit, if they win this fourth set, they will have 2 more matches against Signal HD in the finals of our Open Conference.
Oh,
Tama naman yung pinuntahan eh.
tama.
Quick naman yung pinuntahan
Yes,
eh.
hindi lang pumasok. Tama. Although hinihingi ni coach kanina ay combination play. But I thought that was the right point of attack at that instance. Suddenly, Black Shirts up by 4.
Medina.
Medina, outstanding performance in this match. Scores against a double block.
It's not just the scoring, it's the effort in receiving.
Yung presence, no? Ramdam mo siya eh. It's not the way he started. He has been able to push his effort all the way here to the fourth set.
Bugawan could not score with that quick. Umandal sends it off the block, so that's back-to-back points for AMC Cotabato.
Bugawan has been absent on offense as of late. Down 4, now behind by 2. Stranded at 20, looking to close out and eliminate Cotabato from the finals. Yan ang tangka ng Signal.
Oh, but that is an ill-timed service error from Wewe Medina. Just when they were making a move on
At
Signal
habang-
HD.
Alam mo, teammate, habang lumalapit ang Signal, lalong lumalakas ang tambol, ano?
Eh, ginaganahan lalo eh.
Tama naman. Saka humahaba.
Ooh, sinoli naman ni Mark Espejo with his own service error.
Josaphat will be tested once more from the service line. No rotor so far here in the fourth set. He had some a critical point doon sa nakalipas sa third set.
Safe serve.
Still no point for
Ooh,
Bugawan.
a chance here. A nice one for AMC Cotabato. Good dig mula kay Espejo. Miguel finds the angle. Sent up by Josaphat. Ball still alive. Medina. And now Umandal. There is an opportunity for Signal to score again. Ayun na nga. But an antenna touch
Yes.
against Signal.
They down to 1. Pumahayo 4. 2016 kanina yan. 4 against 1 counter para dito sa Cotabato. Still alive. Oh my. Oh my goodness. 2 crucial service errors. 1 from Medina, 1 from Josaphat. 2 points ahead, 3 points away from winning their 13th straight game and their 3rd straight here in the semis.
JP Bugawan serving. Medina receives. Gampong scores to pull one back. AMC Cotabato still in this.
7 points per match. Gampong has really played well likewise. Kasama si Medina, binuhay ang mga wing spikers ng Cotabato. Coach Arjun Maman will rely on the veteran Vince Mangolabnan from the service line to tie the score.
Miguel scores. Back to a 2-point lead for Signal HD, and they're 2 points away from winning this matchup.
And you can say that Signal is merciless, really. No? This is a match that they can afford to lose.
Sure.
But you can see that this is a team that can also choose kung sino makakalaban, di ba? To be realistic about it.
But for them, all they care about is playing good volleyball and winning. Umandal keeping his squad in this match.
Critical serve for Jao Mandal, who's had some problems from the service line in the previous set.
(22) serving 23, Umandal on the line. Pulled back some power, made it safe. Wendell Miguel scores again. That's 2 times he challenged the taller Rotor, and 2 times he emerged with a point.
Wendell Miguel with a near triple-double performance.
Here we go for the match. But AMC Cotabato still hanging around.
Mangulabnan activating Rex Intal. And Coach Dex Clamor will call a late timeout to try and close out the Cotabato Spikers.
Rex Intal keeping his team in the match. Scoring a point there. They're still behind by 1. Let's listen into this timeout.
Ni Peter.
Wait lang. Kailangan mapatalon mo yung gitna. Okay? Papatalon mo yung gitna. Single block na kay Mark or meron kang 8, meron ka ring 5. Kaya nga. Okay, may back row siya. Marami kang option. Pero, mag-isimula yan sa isang magandang pasa. Ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go. And, kahit sino po mapalo cover, ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Also perhaps to freeze out the server of AMC Cotabato, which will be Rex Intal. Signal at match point. They're up 24 to 23. AMC looking to extend this 4th set. Espejo finishes things off.
Anticlimactic point para dito sa Signal HD Spikers. Could have been extended, but Espejo says enough is enough. The blocker was late, and so was the rally, and Signal will eliminate the Cotabato Spikers from a spot in the finals. And surgical, methodical, safely in the finals. 13 straight wins for the HD Spikers. And we will find out if Iloilo is going to be the opponent ng Signal pagdating sa finals.
You have to hand it to Signal HD. They did not need this win, but they still gave it a tremendous performance. 25-17, 25-21. They lost the 3rd set, 22-25, but took care of business in the 4th, 25-23, a 3-1 set victory for Signal HD.
Still undefeated this conference and entering the finals with a 14-0 feather in their cap are the Signal HD Spikers. And I'm here with the best player of the game, Wendell Miguel. Wendell, congratulations on booking that slot in the finals. Pero let's talk about that third set. Second drop set lang ng Signal this conference. Ano yung nangyari doon and ano yung ginawa nyo differently in the fourth set to get that win?
Nung third set kasi naramdaman din naman namin na medyo bumaba yung intensity ng laro namin. So medyo naglaylo ng konti. Pero nung fourth set sinabi namin na okay lang na matalo sa set na to. Pero bawawi tayo, magandang bawi natin. Kasi nandito na tayo for finals na eh. So sinunod lang namin yung mga instruction ni Coach Dex na ganito gagawin, dahan-dahan lang, masyado ring intense din yung attitude ng mga players. Medyo stiff yung galaw. So parang nung fourth set, mas nag-relax pero focus pa rin.
Coming into this game, Signal only needed to win one set para makapasok sa finals, di ba? Pero yung energy na pinakita nyo, yung hustle, parang do or die game siya. Ano yung mentality behind that?
Ang ano kasi namin is laging no mercy. Parang kahit sino mga kalaban natin, ganito lang gagawin natin. All out lang lagi.
Any greetings, Sandal?
Yun. Thank you po. Thank you po sa mga sumusuporta sa Signal AG Spikers. Sa Signal Management, maraming salamat po sa suporta nyo. Sa family ko sa Bataan, thank you sa mga sumusuporta. At sa family po ng mga teammates ko, thank you po.
Thank you and congratulations, Wendell. And to the Signal HD Spikers, back to you, Carla and Coach Ronnie.
Thank you for that interview to our courtside reporter, Mr. Rinsoy Baguio. These are your final scores. And we will take another look at the set highlights of set number 4. It was definitely impressive from both camps as AMC Cotabato pushed Signal HD to the very end.
But eventually, yung 4-point lead ng Signal, lalong-lalo na after the second technical time, was difficult for Cotabato to overcome. Nakatabla sila pero hindi nakalamang. At yung late errors para dito sa Cotabato hurt their chances. But I thought that Marcus Peo's final point and previous to that, yung defensive effort ni Wendell Miguel, were keys to winning para dito sa team ng Signal na wala pa pong bahid ng pagkatalo. So, take a look at the numbers. Doon sa nakalipas na fourth set, ganyan kadikit yung ating laban sa fourth set that could have gone either way had Cotabato been able to take the lead away from Signal late in the fourth set.
Umangat na naman no, sa Sham yung errors nitong Cotabato. They limited it to 6 in that third set to win it. But a few errors here and there. As you said, those late service errors
Dalawa.
hurting the cause for AMC Cotabato.
Right.
And allowing Signal to stay unscathed in our 2023 Open Conference blocks. Nandun for AMC Cotabato. Nalamangan nila ng isa ang Signal HD. Yes. You know, Coach, this will mean that 3-0 yung Signal. Tatlo yung nagtabla-tabla at 1 and 2. And this is the final schedule. The Navigators Iloilo will go up against Imus for the bronze medal. And in the finals, it will be the Signal HD Spikers going up against AMC Cotabato. These two teams that gave us a great battle will do it all over again this coming Wednesday as they finally get the announcement na sila nga po, sila pa rin ang maglalaro sa finals.
These two teams will square off again in 48 hours. And let's see. Something's got to give. Cotabato Spikers getting a new lease on life. And we thought that they were eliminated. But after the final part, dun sa quotient was factored in. Eventually, Cotabato safely in the finals. And Iloilo ang hindi nakatawid. At sila ilalaban sa Battle for Bronze. Laban sa team na tinalo sila kanina lamang prior to this second match.
There was a triple tie in win-loss tally. It was a tie in rank points between two teams. It was a tie in set ratio between two teams. Dun sa points ratio tayo nagkatalo. Dun po nakaabante ang AMC Cotabato as they will be the challengers of the Signal HD Spikers for the championship of year 2023.
Kaya tignan mo reaction nila hindi nanalo pero parang nanalo.
And that will do it for our semifinals sa inyong Spikers Turf Open Conference for Miss Doreen Soybag, your courtside reporter for Coach Ronnie Magsano. Ako po si Carlo Pamintuan and we are not done yet. We will see you again on Wednesday, still here inside the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for the finals of your 2023 Open Conference.